Now I got myself started about plastic surgery. Do you need plastic surgery to fit in this industry? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But do you have to look good? Yeah. Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, all of my like chores for the day are done. Now I can start the next chapter of my day, which is getting ready for work and putting some makeup on. I just picked up my groceries from Walmart, and then the person who was like handing off my groceries to me was like, "Oh, you look fabulous." I'm like, "I do?" And I lied and I said that he looked fabulous too. So I kind of like always just do like the same makeup like every single day. I always do foundation, powder, bronzer. I'm not wearing any bronzer right now, but I'm gonna fix that. Mine is completely, yeah. Is this relatable? Can anyone relate? Or is it just me? Because I swear I do this to every single compact powder. Oh, finally! Some color. You're like a ghost, Brian. You're like a ghost. You're haunting this place. I was a ghost. I was haunting this place. Now I'm a sun-kissed goddess. Oh my god, look at a cat. I just did my lip liner, so I use this lip liner by Milani. I use the French Rose, shade 120, French Rosé. Oh, there's a accent aigu. It's a French Rosé, not rose. My apologies. You know what's crazy? First of all, what's crazy is how much I overline my lips. Another thing that's crazy that I just thought of is, remember, like, I don't know how long ago it was, years and years ago, when Kylie Jenner had like lip filler, but like she wasn't like super public about it because at the time lip filler was still like a new cosmetic treatment, and a lot of people who did it, like the injectors who did it, were not very good at it. So like a lot of people in the early days of like the lip filler trend looked crazy. Anyway, and then remember how Kylie Jenner had these accusations like that she was like getting her lips done, and she's like, no, I know, I just overline my lips, right? And people were like hating on her for having like lip filler, which she had. And then she came out with like a lip kit product, like a cosmetic brand, Kylie Lip Kiss. Honestly, slay. Can you imagine that? Like being bullied for having like big, juicy, gorgeous lips, but then like turning around, branding it, like making it part of your personal brand, so like have like these like gorgeous full lips, coming out with like a lip kit product that had like the liner and like the corresponding like matte lip color, and then just what a boss, what a boss. And now she's a billionaire and she never has to go online ever again. Oh yeah, this is a Hello Kitty lip gloss that I bought at Aeropostale at the mall because I'm 12 years old and I have a debit card and I could drive a card to the mall to buy Hello Kitty lip gloss. Okay, we are halfway done our eye makeup, kind of. So the lashes are from Amazon. Anyway, speaking of lip filler and being plump and juicy, I am kind of itching to get a little bit more lip filler done, but I'm like, you know, everyone's lips like don't have to look the same. Like having small lips is okay. Like it's okay to like just be natural, or it's okay, like not everyone's gonna look good with like a full syringe of filler or 2 syringes of filler in their lips, right? Because different face shapes, different features. Like I have like a giant nose. Some people have like features that if they were to alter it, then something would be out of balance. Something else would be out of balance, you know, if that wasn't the right cosmetic treatment for you, right? Or the amount used. So, and I also think like filler migration is like the ugliest. Sorry. You know, when, I don't even know. I'm not trying to hate, For me personally, it would be a nightmare. That's just my personal beauty nightmare, having migrated lip filler, right? When this is fine as it is, right? Like I could have just not done anything at all, right? So what if I like get more, and then that's like, okay, we've like surpassed the threshold of like natural looking cosmetic work, right? So that's like pretty much the only thing I've ever had done. I've had like micro needling, which is like a facial that reduces like texture. It's good for like wrinkles. It's minimally invasive. It's just a facial. It's not like plastic surgery. If you know, you know. Microneedling. I've gone microneedling multiple times. I've gone lip filler. I've had a Botox lip flip, but that wore off. In total, I have 1.5 syringes of filler, and I did that in increments of half a syringe once every year, like once a year for the last like 3 years, sometimes like even longer, like in a period of like 1.5 years. I'll just like top it up as needed. I'm not like, you know, that like bimbo playboy, I'm not after like that look in particular. Like I'm not a fan of like, you know, on myself like fake boobs, because I've done my research about that stuff, and I also just feel like if I like truly really wanted to go through with that, I would have already done it by now. And for some reason I haven't done it, and I have plenty of free will. I don't have any cosmetic work done. I do, however, have 2 sports cars, so you know, I think money's not really the issue. Money's not the issue here. I honestly, I'm kind of like an anti plastic surgery, girly, like on myself. And also like if people are like kind of like contemplating like getting plastic surgery, and like there's really like nothing wrong with them, like they're not deformed in any way. I understand like in some cases like, oh, you were bullied, you know, I understand how that can push people like over on the other side of making that decision, right? Because like they think that like, you know, once they change this about themselves, and like the rest of the world can just leave them alone. Like I understand that. I understand if like you had some trauma that drove you to make those changes. For me, if someone came up to me and was like, if someone came up to me and said like, you have a big nose, like it's easy to be like, oh yeah, I wouldn't care. But like, what if like everyone around you throughout your life, like that was like your vulnerability, right? That was like your area of attack, right? Like no one's really told me in life that I have a big nose. I know I do, but no one's ever told me that, or like, so I don't really think about it. Also, I feel like if, you know, if someone asked me like, oh, why don't you get a boob job? I've actually had people be like, oh, like, wow, like, you know, you've been in this industry, in the nightlife, like, industry, entertainment industry for a while, and like, you still haven't gotten a boob job, like all the other girls. Like, I'm surprised. And it's like, if all the other girls have a boob job, why do I need one? Because like, if you already have like a saturation of girls that like have their boobs done, have their, I don't know, bodies done, right? Then that becomes a saturated market, and being natural and like being petite and athletic becomes a, how do I say it, more niche, more rare, right? So that's just my opinion. Now you got me all started. Now I got myself started about plastic surgery. Do you need plastic surgery to fit in this industry? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But do you have to look good? Yeah. Did I look good in the beginning of this video? No, I did not. This is the back end work, okay? Being an entertainer, selling your company, selling your beauty, you know, that is just the front end of this job, right? As you are the finished product, the finished result, right? But in the back end, you know, you may be exercising, dieting, drinking your water, resting, self-care, pedicures, facials, hair treatments. The list goes on. That just reminds me I need to do my nails. I thought I was done. I thought I was done and they said, where are you going? I'm kind of finishing my makeup look off by like putting more like lighter makeup under my eyes because I feel like the bronzer and the setting powder made like the whole contrast of my face the same. I like it. Now it looks good. More blend, more blend. Okay. I feel like I'm ready to take over the world right now. So I'm gonna go pack my work bag and I'm going to resume the second half of my life, the other life, my double life. The nails, yes, don't remind me. Okay, thank you for watching my video. Leave me a nice little comment or leave me a hate comment. I can take constructive criticism. Leave me a hate comment, hit the like button, subscribe. Subscribe because then I'll be like more motivated to talk my shit. I love you, bye. This is the finished look. I feel fabulous. I have a big night ahead of me. I want to say shout out to Danny because Danny is coming to see me tonight and he watches my YouTube videos. Shout out to you. You're the best. I have so much chocolate in my house because of this man from months ago. I hope everyone has a good night. Thanks for watching. Bye.